is for Allison J. Jesse Soraya. Allison will be first.
Wow, a couple weeks ago about this team, this amazing team we have, and he called it something really special. He called our team the nice team. I really appreciated how much our team helped each other rise up, and that we support each other and we love each other no matter what.
To be completely honest, last year I joined speech and debate because of a girl. But I wouldn't have it any other way. I had so much fun, and last year last year especially at NIT, I remember coming and just being like, I don't know, I didn't know what to expect. And I went through my rounds, and then at the end, I got 4th place, but I remember just thinking, man, I could have done better than that. Like, I really could have. I got 4th place, and I was like, I'm surprised, but I felt like I could have done better. And so that's why this year I came, and I was like, you know what, I want to do good this year.
I don't think I've ever committed this much time and energy into any other sport or club, like ever. So that shows that I really, really like this club a lot. And I've been through so much with everybody here, from exposing each other to surviving a ballistic missile threat. Like, what crazy. And I feel like those two things especially really bonded us as a team and as friends.
Mine's kind of the opposite of Josie. High school went by slow, so slow. But speech, was one of the places that I could be, and I'd always look forward to going to Mr. Lau's after school, and I'm so glad that I could be here since my 8th grade year, and I've loved it. I've loved it so much.
But yeah, I definitely suck at giving speeches like this, so hence why I do debate, because there's only 2 people watching you guys. But yeah, I'm not going to draw this out any longer. Thank you so much.
In the spring of 2018, I got to go to New York and with Vocal Motion, and we got to go learn choreography for a Hamilton song from somebody who was actually in Hamilton, and it was really awesome and fun. And at the end, we got to ask him for advice on things, and the one piece of advice that he gave me personally was always say yes. And I thought about that, and I thought, that's really good advice. Just always say yes. When people ask you to do something, don't be afraid, just say yes. Worst advice I've ever been given in my whole life. Because then this year I signed up for We the People and speech and the play and 3 AP classes, and I got so stressed. Anyway, I feel you, Jane. But I am still glad that I did all of those things. I don't regret them, unless I am at the point where I'm super stressed out. But I'm glad that I did all of those things, and I'm especially so glad that I did speech. And I was talking with Mr. Lau one day, and he was telling us how it was an adrenaline rush, and it makes us feel good to perform and do speech. And I was like, that's right. Speech is great because it's made me and a lot of you guys feel a lot better. We've made a lot of friends through this. We've had a lot of fun times, We have videos from last year. We made an exposed button off of last year, so.
Hi, my name's Snowy Marsh, nice speech and debate team representative. And I'm here to tell you guys the 3 rules to success in your speech and debate career. Rule number 1. Enjoy yourself. Rule number 2. Always have adds the element of surprise. Last but not least, rules number 1 and 2 are lies. Do what you have to do to win and get to the top. I don't care what it takes. Know that I'm your mother and I love you and I'm leaving and this is the last time you're ever going to hear from me. I swear I wouldn't cry. I'm not crying. Good luck.
We're going to do great today, no matter what. And as one of your 5 presidents, I believe in you all. And, that's right, that's a flex. Okay, that's it. Also, Mr. Lau said I was his favorite the other day, so just let that
When I was making the speech, I didn't know what I wanted to do. If I wanted to do something inspirational or funny or poetic, so I chose to do all 3. And who would have thought that a boy like me a dyslexic child, could stand before thee and recite poetry? As I remember back then, way back then, no real hope or dream, because I had no real team. You've all picked me up and put me down. Made me look like a clown. But, never given me a frown. Yes, a team indeed, like a family of monk. You got me to write this. We stand together like a mighty tree trunk. You got me to write this. Man, who would have thunk?
No, do the hand thing.
Oh, man.
So in translation, I said, one of my friends told me that he thought I would be the last person to join the speech and debate team. And I was kind of like, oh, that's mean. Like, I was like, that's not very nice. And at first I was like, I don't know if I really belong here, like if this is someplace that I should really be. Like, and I was thinking about it, because I've never been a school person. I feel like everybody here knows that. I'm terrible at school. I got kicked out of 3 classes last year, and I'm doing credit recovery right now, but that's not the point. The point is that, like, I did something that I never thought I would do, and it was definitely one of the biggest blessings of my life, especially because of how welcoming and how loving all of you guys have been to me. And some of you guys have been here for 4 years, some of you have been here for more, and I've been here for, like, I don't know, a solid 3 months, and I just feel, like, very welcomed, and, like, you guys are like my family, so thank you.
Our shoes went clack, our suits are jet black. We had to get back. Our debaters are resilient in their debates. Our speeches are saccharine like our fate. We are far from timorous and we scintillate.
One story. Last night, my dad goes, "Are you ready to debate?" I was like, "No." And he just looked at me. He was like, "Well, why not?" I said, "I don't debate. I speech." And I threw my 7 brothers french fry down. Because I don't debate, because I get really intense. So I speech, because memorizing things and acting is pretty fun, you know? So, yeah, you guys are nice and have been very welcoming and kind, and you guys have helped me a lot in Mr. Lau's class. Mr. Lau, you helped me a lot in your class. Shay provided many laughs. Isaiah, I remember when you were playing darts with the cheese stick. That was the best. Man, Kenzie, you're the best. You make me laugh as well. So now he's gonna draw my next tattoo. Like, design it, not do it. because, you know. Gwen, my SPG buddy. I'm not there yet. Allison, Soraya. I used to get you guys confused, but now I know the distinct differences between you two because you're very different people. Arwen, I used to call you Arlene or Arden, and I didn't know you, but now you make me laugh quite a bit to the point of tears. So, and it hurts my stomach. Josie, I didn't know you before this year, really. I met you through Kayla, and I was low-key jealous. But now, we have 2 separate friendships with her, and our own. It's wonderful. Taya, I love your t-shirt. Kayla, I also did not know you that much before this year, and we hadn't really talked before the last tournament, but I'm glad we did that. It was fun. It was great, and your piece is really great. Olivia, I'm still looking forward to bonding with you because that's what this weekend's about. It's you and me, girlfriend. Jay, you can sing very well. Jane can outsmart me any day. McKenna, Tehani.
I love that was funny.
I used to think you hated me. Why? I don't know. Yeah, we had this conversation today. And now that I know you use coconut oil in your hair, it's wonderful. I'm going to use that in my hair. Gio, you're like the cutest little small bean ever.
Small.
Peace and love, my dudes.
Why they thought that way, like why we should do that, why we should or shouldn't sign up people. Like, so like, for example, should I sign up people who don't show me their script 2 weeks beforehand or whatever? And everybody went around and they were sharing these things, and it was kind of leaning towards, no, we shouldn't sign up all these people who are unprepared and not ready and don't really put in the work. And then Joe comes up and he says, no, we should sign them up. We're like, why? And he's like, because we're not a win-only team, right? Like, we're here, like that's not what we're here for. And for me, like, it was like, as I was rereading it this week, I was thinking, I always have to remind myself. The number one reason why I joined Speech and Debate, and the number one reason why we're here, like why we're here for a team, for me, the number one reason is to have fun, right? Like, we have a good time. And of course, the second reason is to learn and get better. And if you have fun and you learn and you get better, you'll eventually do pretty well. Like that's usually what happens. But I think if we do those 2 things, I think we're going to be very successful and have a great time, right? Because that's what we're here for. So today, make sure that we all have fun and make sure that we learn and get better. Those are the main 2 things, okay? So, good luck today.